Hello and welcome to a video showing you how to create a fill within a custom user style, and this is in request, well, certainly as a request from quite a few of you who are members of the channel, and I do appreciate your subscription. So if you aren't a member, do click subscribe before you go anywhere else. Just do it now, then it's out of the way. Don't forget, click the bell and then you'll be notified when new posts go live. So the easy way to do this, and it is pretty easy, is to go into Style Creator and make sure you've got your style selected and which part you want to create the fill for. So let's do one for variation A. So if I just make sure that A is lit, not the flashing version of A, because the flashing version tells you that you're programming the fill in. If it's lit permanently red, that's the actual variation. So that's the variation. So now what we're going to do is I'm now going to click it so that it's flashing, and you can see there's nothing there. So what I'm going to do is go into assembly, and I'm going to basically say copy everything from main A for each of the parts. So rhythm 2, I want to use main A, and do this for the entirety of the style. So everything will have everything copied across from main A. If there's parts that you haven't got filled, don't worry, just make sure that everything on the screen says main A, and we have. So that's our main style copied across now to fill in. Now at this point I'm going to be recording a snare little sort of fill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the existing snare pattern. So I'm going to click clear drum instrument, and then I'm going to press the drum, the snare, which is on D, and that will delete the snare part of the rhythm. Listen. It's gone. Now some of you may find that if you want to slow the tempo down to do a little fill, it's easier to do. So I'm going to slow it down to 98 just to sort of show you how to do this, and then I'm going to start the rhythm and I'm going to play some form of a fill in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to put a little tom at the beginning. Now maybe some of you are thinking, oh, that tom's a bit loud. Well, you can adjust the volume of each drum part by going to drum setup and then tapping the instrument that you find too loud and just adjust the volume slider. So now you can still hear it, but it's not overtaking the power of the style. Now, with most fill-ins, I recommend, and Yamaha also recommend, putting a crash cymbal at the beginning of the very first beat and at the last. Right, still a bit loud, so let's turn those down as well. Let's press the two tempo controls together to put the rhythm back to the normal speed. There we go. And we've got our fill in. All I need to do now is click save, save here, save it as part of your style. And now we can play my fill in. Hey presto, simple as that. And that's what you do, and you do the same for each single part. Break can be different. You can actually create your own break. In some cases, when I do breaks, I will record only drum and bass and leave all the other parts out, just to have this ability to sort of have a airy, sort of non-cluttered feeling break. But sometimes I would even copy variation fill D into breaks and then just add a little bit extra. But that's as simple and as complicated as it gets. There's not a lot to making the fill-ins. It's really quite all down to personal taste. Maybe you want to do a tom fill, you can put some toms in there. I always do recommend listening to music. If you listen to the original track that you're working on, you will sort of kind of work out the fills that they use and then just try and program them into your variation on here. But all in all, it's not a complicated process. It is pretty easy. It's just copying over the main variation that we've already covered on creating in the videos that we do on here. So all you need to do is copy over the variation into the fill and then remove the instruments that you want to do the fill with and then re-record over the top the new instrument voicing or the pattern that you're playing. And there you have it. So until next time, I'll say a very quick fond farewell. It's only been 8 minutes. So I'm going to call it 8-minute fill. But if you've got any questions or you want to know anything else, please do leave a comment. And we'll see you next time. Again, don't forget to click subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell and leave a comment. Say hello. Tell us where you're watching from. I'm always intrigued as to where viewers are based because it's great. I mean, this morning I was talking to somebody in Russia. Yesterday I was talking to someone in Canada, and it's just amazing how this instrument brings everybody together. So until next time, I'll say a fond farewell and thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.